Hey YouTube, welcome back to a brand new Animal Crossing New Horizons video. Today we're discussing gyroids and the latest data mine findings. It's an interesting one, so without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Now, just last week, a brand new update was finally distributed, bringing Animal Crossing New Horizons up to version 1.11. This update was the first update in 3 months, with the last one being all the way back in April. Now, version 1.11 primarily focuses around bringing the fireworks shows back from last year, with a few new items here and there. The fireworks shows now occur every Sunday in August, with the second show of 2021 coming this weekend. Now, thanks to the hard work of data miners, the community also gets a pretty good idea of some of the features that Nintendo are tinkering with, or maybe even developing, by uncovering new and adjusted code. One of the most significant findings in the most recent data mines is of course new keywords and event flows within the game's code that suggests a cafe is being worked on behind the scenes, which is super exciting. Of course, it's a bit of a stretch at this point, but it does seem to point towards Brewster and The Roost returning to the franchise in some capacity. Anyway, moving on, another keyword has been uncovered and shared by data miners, which may give us even more insight into what the potential cafe would bring to the game, and may just be the first clue that gyroids could be returning to. Now, it seems the keyword MC Array was added back in the 1.10 update in April and was further modified in the latest 1.11 update. At first, this keyword looks pretty generic, but according to data miners, it could be Nintendo attempting to hide a cafe array whilst it's in development, given similar data structures have more precise naming conventions and aren't usually shortened or hidden. Anyway, it seems MC Array will be used in much the same way as other mechanics that allow for viewing items and models in a 3D space, much like in catalogs and pro designs and things like that. Now, given this was added and modified alongside some of the other features that heavily suggest a cafe is in the works, it's easy to assume this is a feature that will allow us to view items linked to the cafe too. And this is of course where the speculation comes in that this may be associated with gyroids, and our first clue that gyroids may return too. Now, for those that don't know, gyroids have been a thing since the original and are essentially collectible furniture items that make a wide range of sounds and movements. They're pretty iconic in the Animal Crossing universe, and it's surprising even now that New Horizons has been a thing for so long without them. Anyway, there are hundreds of gyroids to collect across the series, with several subsets or types of gyroids that each help add a unique atmosphere when used. However, the most interesting thing about gyroids is that Brewster is also a huge fan of these collectible items, and for the most part has always had some type of connection with them. For example, in Let's Go to the City, Brewster offered a storage facility that was a mechanic that players could unlock by regularly buying coffee and using to store the gyroids. In New Leaf, by working part-time at the Roost, Brewster would even reward players with up to 4 Brewster-themed gyroids, which was really awesome. So there's always been this connection between Brewster, the cafe, and gyroids, so with the recent data mine findings, it's feasible to think that the new viewing mechanic that is also probably linked to the cafe could be for viewing some cafe-themed items, with gyroids being the most likely, much like in Let's Go to the City. Now, as always, as exciting as the prospect of this is, and although these findings do exist in the game's code, it doesn't mean it will ever come to fruition, and it could be redundant code or something Nintendo is just tinkering with and may never be released, so it's definitely something to bear in mind. With that said, I think gyroids could easily return alongside the cafe and would be a great way to add more side quests to the game, giving us even more reason to visit Brewster even, other than just buying a few cups of coffee. As always, I'd like to thank the data miners for sharing their work. I will of course leave links below if you want to read more about it, along with some other things data miners have picked up on. But what do you think about this discovery? If the cafe returns, do you think gyroids would return too? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Anyway, that pretty much wraps up this video. Of course, I'd like to thank all of the Patreon and channel members for supporting this content and helping me upload as regularly as I do. I couldn't do it without you. As always, if you made it to the end of the video, be sure to leave a like and comment cafe just to let me know you did. That would be super awesome. And be sure to include what other features you'd like to see if the cafe returns. I'd love to know. Anyway, until next time, have an amazing day, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.